My name is Chris, and today we'll be doing chair mobility exercises. Thank you to Participation in Scattered Course Center for sponsoring and hosting this session of our Community Better Challenge activities. With our first part of our routine, we're going to start off with mobility. We're going to work our way down from our ankles all the way up to our shoulders just to get our blood going and our joints warmed up. For the first part, we're going to kick on a leg on out. We're going to rotate our ankle upwards, and we're just going to move and rotate our ankle in a clockwise position. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to start back at the beginning and work our way through the other part of the rotation. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From there, we're going to switch sides. Then the ankle. Start off with the leg extended, foot upwards, and work your way through that rotation. We're going to go for 10 reps. We're going to go for 10 reps. And 10. When we're done with those 10, we're going to go ahead and go clockwise with it. Remember, try to keep the toes as straight as possible. This routine is not easy. From there, we're going to work our way on up to our hips. We're going to try to keep our torso as straight as possible. When you're doing this exercise, just try to keep your hands down where your hips are at, and we're just going to lift the leg up and then rotate it outwards to our side. And we're just going to do that for 10 reps there. And all we're doing, we're just feeling our glute section fired up. We're also working the mobility within the ball and socket within our hip joint. From there, we're going to switch sides, bring the leg up, and just rotate outwards. I'm going to go for a count of 10. Remember, take your time with these. They're not as easy. And 10. From there, we're going to work our way up to our shoulders. We're going to try to maintain core activation and keep our upper torso as straight as possible. We're going to raise the hands up, and we're just going to go for small little circles. Do the best you can. We're going to go for a count of 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe when you're going along. 8, 9, 10. From there, we're going backwards. 1. Breathe with your reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Small little workout. Shrug it off. We're going to work our way with the next part of our routine. For the first part of our routine, we're going to work on calf raises. We're going to work at extending the toes, bringing the heels up. We're going to do this for a count of 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For a count of 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do that for 2 sets, and then we're going to move along to our next set of exercises. For our next part of our routine, we're going into knee extensions. Knee extensions, all we're doing is just lifting, extending at the knee. All we're doing this is for a count of 10. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to switch legs. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to switch back over to our right hand side. Count of 10, 2, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax, we're going to switch over. We're going to do one more set on the left side. Go for a count of 10. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For our next routine, we're going to work on standing up. When we stand up, we really want to have our core activated. We want to fire up the glutes as much as possible and try not to rely too much on our quads. Even though we are working on our legs here, what we want to maintain is core activation, and we want to fire up through the lower back section, meaning the glutes, right? When we're doing this exercise, just try to refrain from leaning forward and standing up. Otherwise, we're going to end up putting pressure into our lower back. If you feel anything in your lower back, I would recommend that you don't do this exercise and just move on to the next set of exercises. When we go for this exercise again, I'm going to switch over to the side just so you can see a little bit better. We want to maintain core activation here, right? We don't want to hyperextend through our lower back. So when we are hyperextending our lower back, I shouldn't be able to pass my hand through the lower back. I really want to push in so that way I know my lower back is maintaining contact with the chair. When we go to stand up, we're going to slightly lean forward, but not too much. You don't want to over exaggerate it, otherwise the pressure is going to go right into your lower back. When we go to stand up our chair, we're going to concentrate on stand-ups. We want to make sure that our core is nice and active. Before we do this exercise, you don't want to lean too far forward, otherwise the pressure is going to go right into your lower back. When you do this exercise, try to push a lot more through the glute section, fire up those quads, and maintain core activation when you go to stand up out of your chair. You're going to bring it up. 1. When you go back down to your chair, like I said, try to refrain from leaning forward, otherwise the pressure is going to go right into your lower back. You're going to bring it down, tap, and then settle yourself back down. We're going to go for a count of 10 with this exercise. Remember, try not to hyperextend that lower back, or try not to lean forward with this exercise, otherwise you will feel it in the lower back, and you don't want to do that. We're going to go for 10 reps here. Straight through. Remember, keep your core active, shoulders down, breathe through your reps. You're going to take a deep breath, inhale and exhale on your way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale on your way up. 7, 8, 9, 10. When you do this exercise, try not to let your knee buckle. Try to keep the knee nice and open when you go for this exercise or you go to stand up out of your chair. Take a deep breath. Exhale on your way up. For the next set of exercises, we're going to work on kickbacks. We're going to make sure our core is nice and active and we're standing nice and tall. We're going to grab a hold of the chair here and we're going to gently kick back. We don't want to kick back too far up. Just want to make sure the glute is nice and active. Going to go for a count of 10 here. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gonna switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Gonna go into our second set here. Kickback. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that's it for our exercises. Well, there you have it. That concludes our chair mobility exercises. Remember to keep it safe and work within your limitations and your own comfort zone. Thanks again to Participation and Scaling Core Center for hosting this session of our Community Better Challenge activities.